Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Jesse Swift and Tyler Hall from the Fansplash podcast here for another episode. We just wrapped up doing our Doctor Strange review, which I really hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to take a look at it. We've broken it up into spoiler-free and spoilers, so you can definitely enjoy our content, even if you haven't seen that movie yet, which was phenomenal. Got my little buddy here, and a little buddy here for a movie coming out in just another month. The year that I guess it's not 2017, but the year has started. As far as the movie year, I call them the movie year. It's different than like the fiscal year or January or whatever else. But we have Doctor Strange, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. It's just a couple weeks away. Then we have Star Wars, and then a little bit of a gap, because January and February are typically the dumping grounds for movies. That's where you get your XXX Return of Xander Cage and a bunch of just bullshit films. And then March, we have Logan, which looks so good. There's no way it can be as good as it looks.
Is that the next... When does the Wonder Woman come out?
June.
Okay, so Logan's the next superhero movie.
Logan is the next superhero movie. And then...
That is so soon. Apocalypse just came out a couple months ago.
Yeah, and there's no announced X-Men movie after Logan. Well, unless you count Deadpool movies, but...
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna
do?
Reboot! Please. Reboot.
Now, I think an Old Man Logan movie is a great send-off for X-Men. Just like, and done. Like, we have a team of X-Men at the end of Apocalypse. We don't need to go any further with that timeline or story, I think.
I'm saying Deadpool's a good start to a new universe, or keep Deadpool in his own universe.
Absolutely. Either way, it works. And then next year we have Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider-Man, Thor. Right? There's just so much good stuff. But we're not here today to talk about those things, because today is DC Day for me. If you guys haven't already, please. Well, the Wonder Woman trailer came out. The second Wonder Woman trailer, or the first official trailer, because we get a little more details on it, better look at it. Trailer came out a couple days ago. I posted a review and reaction to it, so make sure to check that out. Tyler just saw it for the first time, and as always, we are going to talk about the DC trailers because it is a point of speculation and wishful thinking for us. What'd you think?
Wishful thinking. I thought it was okay, so it's not giving me... I think it's about like keeping pace with like how Batman versus Superman trailers were. Whereas, like, I have, like, a slightly elevated form of excitement. Like, I want to go see... Like, I'm going to go see Wonder Woman. But it wasn't until, like, trailer 3...
Three was the one that... Yeah, 3 was the one that had Batman fighting in the warehouse. And you're like, oh, boy.
Yeah. This is going to be dope.
To reminisce...
But I'm thinking that they're taking a better approach with these trailers. I think they're doing it on purpose. I think they're trying to
have a tonal
shift,
shift,
the hype a little bit, so that people so that people don't come in there with this expectation, and then they're brought back down to here, and you're like, wait, can I at least have my head above water?
Yeah. No, I think you got it spot on, and let me tell you what I like about this trailer, because there's several things. Any of my friends know I wasn't the biggest fan of Gal Gadot in Batman v Superman. It's not that I really didn't like her. They didn't give her much to do. I thought her performance was kind of wooden, and she didn't really hold herself, I thought, as an impressive warrior that's, hundreds of years old. Now, in this trailer, though, I started really shifting my opinion, which is what I was asking the Wonder Woman movie to do for me. Make me believe that she can be Wonder Woman. This character that has been the epitome of a superheroine for, 70 years. That's a big burden to carry on your shoulders. And I didn't think she was the right pick. But I think she looks the part. I like the accent. It gives her. I like the foreign element to it. I think because she's supposed to be from Greece, Greek gods and things like that. Why should she have an American accent?
Yeah, and wait, is she hundreds of years old, or how old is she around the
producer
time?
said that she, by BVS, was 500 years old.
Oh, okay. Yes. So she's only 100 years younger. That's fine.
Yeah. Doesn't show. She doesn't look a day over 230. We're 800 years old. You be. Look good. This good you will not. The action, I think, is awesome. And I gotta tell you, I get goosebumps head to toe every time I see that golden lasso. And I want to know if they're going to give it the supernatural elements of, forcing people to tell the truth, because it is the lasso of truth. The sword action looks awesome. The shield action looks awesome. It looks like parts of it, the Themyscira Paradise Island is like a female 300, which is great. The way it's shot is awesome. The stunt work looks great. It seems to have a much better blend of practical effects and CGI than BVS was pretty CGI heavy. And we get Danny Houston, who is, as you noted, William Stryker from X-Men Origins. And we see him as a general. I have a hunch that he is underneath the skin Ares, god of war, and I feel like that's going to be the villain of the movie because he will be growing more and more powerful with this world conflict.
Which would make a lot of sense.
It would make sense. And then we see the girl with the mask on her face and the damaged face. Most people are alluding to the fact that is probably Dr. Poison, and that individual has an obsession with poison. That person's messing with poison gas. It makes sense. It's not that far-reaching, and they're probably going to try to do a little bit like what they did with Doctor Strange. You have a villain that's the focus of most of the movie, but there's a secondary, bigger threat at hand. Not to say who that is in Doctor Strange if you don't know, but go see it. Any other thoughts on the Wonder Woman trailer?
No, I'm just, cautiously optimistic about it. Wishful thinking. I want DC to have the reign that it deserves. I need so much more from it.
Give me that Ben Affleck Batman movie.
I really think that it's sad that the best I'm getting from it, and don't get me wrong, I love it to death, is the Flash television show. That's upsetting to me. That a television show with a bunch of cheap cheese in it and heavy scripted drama is the best DC fix that I'm getting.
I think that's a really good point.
But don't get me wrong, they're doing a fantastic job with the Flash.
With what they're given and where it's at. I think
the Flash is a great show.
At the same time, I'm very excited to see Ezra Miller's Flash in the movie universe. I want to see what they do. And I forgot to mention this because it dropped a few days ago. Rick Fuyafabu, no one can say his last name. Fuyafabu.
Weebles fobble, but they don't fall down.
That guy, the same, actually. He was the now third director to leave the Flash project. The fuck, DC. Come on! I mean, first you had Phil Lord and Chris Miller. They were the directors of Lego Movie and the Jump Street films. They were the original directors.
Would have been perfect for a Flash movie.
Then they stepped out to do the Han Solo film. But they are writing. They still wrote a script for Flash. So we're still going to get their script treatment. They're just not going to be directing the film. Then you had... Seth Graham Smith, I think is his name, who is the director of Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Kill yourself. I'm glad that he left.
Thank God.
The project. And then we have Rick Famadama Ding Dong, who directed the movie Dope, which I have not seen, but I've heard really, really great things about it. It won several awards at the Sundance Film Festival and such things. And I was like, good, great choice. Sure. And then now he's left, and I'm just sitting here like...
Dude, just get Seth Green to do it, or some shit at this point.
Get Kevin Smith to direct The Flash. He already directed 2 episodes of The Flash.
Which ones though? Which ones did he direct?
He's
got a lot of director
he directed the Speed Force episode of last season. The one where Barry went in and met the Speed Force.
My least favorite episode.
And I forgot what the other one was that he directed. He directed something this season too, I believe. I don't remember which episode it was.
But I'm sure he didn't write it. That wouldn't be his fault.
Oh no. But he's written comics. He's a huge Flash fan, or maybe put him on as a writer. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Executive producer.
I don't know what to do with this project. I don't know what to do with the Flash, but they need to make it happen.
A real Flashpoint story.
Yes. God, they chewed us.
It was fine, but it wasn't a real Flashpoint story.
Not at all. Give it, the people that have all the rights, Aquaman and Batman.
Dude, and Thawne's out there again. We need more Thawne.
And if you did Flashpoint, you'd get Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Batman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude.
Enough.
Yes.
Enough. Well, I was going to say enough DC talk, but actually we're going to talk about Batman again. We're going to talk about the Lego Batman. We just watched the second full trailer for Lego Batman.
Did we really talk a whole lot about Wonder Woman?
I don't think there's that much to say. It was more of the same with a few new shots in there, some good humor. They're definitely doing a tonal shift.
Yeah, I like the casting.
Mm-hmm.
So, cautiously optimistic.
I reflect his sentiment. Cautiously optimistic.
I think the direction we were going is that there's a lot to say about the carelessness of the... maybe they're being too careful, and that's what's effing everything up. They're trying too hard. Yeah, okay, but like, what is this? How hard can a Flash movie be to make? That's the one that everybody's gonna flock to see because of how much we love the Flash.
Another reason. Sorry, go ahead. Actually,
I think that would be the easiest one to write, right?
I think it'd be the most fun. He's DC's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And
God, dude.
Here's another reason to be cautiously optimistic, and hopefully DC has learned from their meddling.
Cautiously.
But, what was I going to say?
Here's another reason to...
sorry. Another reason to be optimistic is that we had 2 films that divided the fans by Zack Snyder. David Ayer has a 50-50 resume of good and bad movies, so we didn't really know what we were going to get with Suicide Squad. Patty Jenkins is... I would have to look up her resume, but I just remember that there's a lot of really great movies, and again, it's a new director. It is their first time female director, I believe, for a superhero movie. This is the first time we've ever had a female director for a superhero movie.
Ever?
In any recollection I could possibly think of.
Okay.
I'm pretty good with my directors. So I think it's definitely significant. So, looking forward to Wonder Woman, but I want to talk, I don't want to talk. We're going to talk about Lego Batman, because I think we're both fans of the Lego movie.
Yeah, that movie was 10 times better than I expected it to be.
Absolutely.
First trailer, I was like, what? Didn't they make a bunch of those?
Right, but
like
this one actually
CGI
looked like stop motion.
I was like, I could do, like, all the people, the voices that were behind it.
Chris Pratt, Liam Neeson, Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah. I'm just like, dude, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. You'll see it. And they struck gold. Now,
that would be hard to top.
Yeah.
But the perfect thing to take a spin off of if they weren't going to do like a direct sequel would be the Batman character.
Right. Will Arnett was probably one of the biggest highlights of the Lego movie.
In the film, yeah, for sure.
And so we're watching the trailer, and I don't know about you, but I don't know exactly how to feel about it because, I mean, like you said, I wasn't super warm to the idea of a Lego movie in the first place. But some of the humor's hitting for me and some of it's not. Whereas I think
in this trailer?
Yeah, in the trailer. And I believe Michael Cera is playing Robin. And Zach...
That explains a lot.
Zach Galifianakis is playing the Joker. And I think Rosario Dawson's playing Barbara Gordon.
They couldn't have Mark Hamill do it?
I think they wanted to do something different, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a lot to say about the trailer other than... Robin
is going to annoy the shit.
He's probably really going to grate on my nerves.
It's for like a child audience, though. Really,
Right.
It's supposed to be a movie that parents can stand taking their kids to.
Absolutely.
And
movie's not meant for me, but I'm supposed to be able to tolerate it. So.
And you know too much about Batman for this movie. You know, like I'm sure they're gonna have like real stabs at like Batman that are gonna be humorous, and you can see him in there. But like I'm seeing like the stretch on Batman, and I'm like, but at the same time, they're like really bastardizing Robin.
Yeah.
Like past Aquaman jokes bastardizing.
Okay.
Which I don't care. Do whatever you want with any character. This is like a Lego comedy, like whatever.
I think we're just tired of not getting Robin.
I don't think that that's necessarily it, though. I just think that, well, yeah, consistently we're not getting Robin. We've never had a successful Robin in the film franchise. I'm even including Burt Ward. But
holy throwbacks, Batman!
We've had some pretty good Robins. The original Teen Titans was a great Robin.
Time spell. Pause. Go see Caped Crusaders, or Return of the Caped Crusaders, the animated movie with the 60s Batman. Burt Ward and Adam West return. It's a good time. Enjoy.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Oh, I have not seen it.
Okay. I don't know how you heard me when you were stuck in a time paradox, but that's fine.
I might have been movie. I'm sorry, my feet are painful. I'm sorry.
Jesus. Messing with my pop figures and all that stuff. Lego Batman, Robin, bastardizing.
God, I'm just thinking of all this bastardizing. I'm becoming one.
I saw less bastardizing in the Battle of the Bastards, Game of Thrones.
The Arkham games, pretty good Robin. I'm just saying we haven't got like
Nightwing,
a real Nightwing or Robin.
The best thing we've had is Young Justice for Robin.
At the same point, I don't care about that for this. This is there's a TV right here, by the way, that I watched the trailer on. That's why I keep pointing to that. This Lego trailer. And that's because it's, I don't know, it's just irritating. I think it's a miss for me. I really do.
Yeah.
The eyes are too big, too. Like, can't you do, like, anything else?
I'd give this trailer probably like a 6.5 because I'm going to go see the Lego Batman movie because I like the first one so much. But basically the reputation of the first Lego movie is what's bringing me in, not the trailers.
Dude, I mean, I'm going to go see it, but I'm giving this trailer like a fucking 2.
Okay, fair enough. I did like the call out to Batman versus Superman, though, even though it was kind of forced. It made me chuckle, but I was like, how are they going to work that into the movie?
I see other bad guys.
Yeah.
I don't have a bad guy right now.
Superman's my bad guy, but he's not bad. Yeah, whatever. That's what most people thought watching the movie. So now we're going to get into something that Tyler actually cares about, right?
What would that be?
That would be a series of unfortunate events teaser trailer. The first
series of unfortunate events? Mm-hmm. Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
A series of unfortunate films.
Oh. Damn. We don't know that yet. But, yeah, that was our series of unfortunate events.
So what did I say after we saw this series of unfortunate events trailer? What did I say?
Perfect!
It's a perfect trailer. It really was. For a teaser, they're just talking garbage about Count Olaf and like the type of person he is.
He's a monster. He's a fiend. He's a murderer.
And then it shows the children standing in front of him, and he walks out of the shadows, and he says, "What does he say?
You haven't even the faintest idea."
And it was perfect. It was perfect.
Neil Patrick Harris is going to crush this.
Netflix
is killing the game.
I don't know. I am actually mustered the will to finish.
Yeah. As you said that, I take that back. So I've watched 2 of their Marvel seasons all the way through, and then stopped at like episode 8 on 2 seasons. So, but they make mostly good content.
I'm sure that I hit like a slowdown with Luke Cage, and I was like, you fucking wanna. But I will finish it, and I'm sure that I'll enjoy it. We owe you guys the reviews, but we didn't say we were gonna have them all. right away.
Right. But I'm
2017, the last season 1 Luke Cage review. We'll start on season 6 in 7 years.
We'll finish it up when season 2 comes out. I'm looking forward to as somebody that
Still looking forward to the Defenders. Iron Fist.
Oh hell yeah! They started filming Defenders a few days ago.
Oh, so Iron Fist is done.
Yeah, Iron Fist is wrapped. So looking forward to that. I say looking forward to a lot. There's my catchphrase. I'm looking forward to this. Series of Unfortunate Events. I didn't really care for the movie. I haven't read the books, but I love Neil Patrick Harris and everything that he does, and I enjoy Netflix movies. And this is going to be a really easy one to get through. I don't think I'm going to stop halfway through because I think it's only 8 episodes this time. They said it was going to be shorter than most.
Well, regardless of how long it is, I liked the books growing up. I was unimpressed with the film. As soon as I heard, this was, 3-4 years ago that we first heard the news of Series of Unfortunate Events.
Something like that.
Netflix. This has been the longest time coming of any Netflix show in history, I believe, other than Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, if that ever happens,
which
really
will.
cool. Probably not.
There's just too much to ruin. Link never speaks, and there's kind of like I don't know, what are they gonna do? How are they gonna characterize him?
Make him a mute. Acts with his eyes.
That would be fucking ridiculous. You realize how fucking ridiculous that would be?
It'd be pretty dumb. But unfortunately, they only gave us unfortunately, they gave us a minute trailer. Like Tyler said, it was a perfect teaser. Gave you every little tantalizing thing that you would want in a teaser trailer.
Still don't know what to expect from this.
No.
In any way, shape, or form.
But the kids look good.
But the 2 teasers that we've got.
The Lemony Snicket one was very clever.
As Lemony Snicket.
Yeah.
It was great.
If you don't know Patrick Warburton, he's Joe Swanson, Family Guy. He was the Tick. You know his voice.
He's from, what is that show? Rules of Engagement.
Yeah.
The long-standing character in that.
There you go. But yeah, so not much more to say about Sue, but you're excited for it.
I'm more excited for it than any other than the Defenders, because I've been waiting for this longer than I waited for Arrested Development season 4. I've been waiting for this before Arrested Development. The cast came together for a reunion.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, what's the deal? What's with the plan? Are you guys ever going to do a movie? And they're like, well, we've been thinking about doing a mini series, and then spinning into a movie. We'll flash forward like a year, and it's on Netflix, right? They have it. That's been 3 years. I'm pretty sure, I could be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure I was waiting for them both around the same time. Arrested Development and a Series of Unfortunate Events.
Damn.
So, I don't know what to expect. I think they made it for the sake of finally making it, but it's kind of like Tool's new album. You're just like, when the fuck is it gonna happen? Please just happen. Please just happen.
Well, if we go here and just fast forward time a little bit. With the eye of Agamotto, I have the power.
God, what a good movie.
Doctor Strange was great. Somehow we're just going to keep weaving him into this conversation and tell you to go watch Benedict Cumbersnatch. Ben and a Dick Come or Snatch. R-rated podcast. Okay, well, we have one more.
Bumblefoot Cumbersome.
Yep. You know what's funny? No matter how bad you fuck up his name, someone knows who you're talking about. It's a great point. One of my friends tagged me in a post that one of my buddies tagged me in a post that had like all these different ways to screw up Benedict Cumberbatch's name, and then it said you still know exactly who I'm talking about.
If you haven't seen Benedict Cumberbatch Can't Say Penguins,
I highly
recommend.
I'm gonna look it up. I have not seen that.
You don't know? See, penguins? That means nothing to you? He doesn't say it in one way either. He says it like he not once says penguins or gets close. He's
funny.
just like.
That's awesome. Well, we have some Benedict Cumberbatch videos to watch, but something that is near and dear to my buddy's heart here. It's someone special's birthday today.
Who could it be?
Their 54th birthday. The King of Monsters, the one and only, the gentleman that did not have a movie with Matthew Broderick in it. Godzilla!
Yeah!
Woo! Happy birthday to Godzilla. We have many more years of Godzilla to celebrate. Japan. He's Japanese, right? Japan?
Yep.
Just came out with another Shin Godzilla, another Godzilla film. And then we had the 2013 Godzilla movie? Yeah, 2013 Godzilla movie, which I thoroughly enjoyed parts of.
I didn't enjoy it that much.
Oh, okay. Well,
it was good. It was better than the Matthew Broderick one, but I also didn't hate the Matthew Broderick one.
I'm sorry, but just ripping the jaw. Like I have.
Oh,
the last.
There are super badass parts of it, and especially with like update. I just wish they wouldn't have made him so fucking fat.
The last 20 minutes of that movie are like burned into my brain, which makes the other like hour and a half forgettable.
And I'm not body shaming Godzilla. I think it's a stupid design.
You bastard.
I think it's like if there were like fat Godzillas,
he needs to be in a bodysuit. Is what he needs. He needs to look like a giant Power Ranger villain.
But that's what Godzilla is. No, he's not a giant fat. He looked ridiculous. I just thought it was bad.
I love his design.
But there was some really, 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 really cool stuff that happened in that movie. Absolutely. And I really hope that they take it to the next level in Godzilla 2 so that I could really look forward to King Kong vs. Godzilla. Because King Kong vs. Godzilla is like in my top 10 of all-time favorite movies.
So it'll be really exciting to see those two titans crash. Looking forward to Skull Island. I'm about time for another trailer because the first one was a little underwhelming. But obviously Tyler will be looking forward to Godzilla versus King Kong, or King Kong versus Godzilla in 2020. I will be looking forward to Green Lantern in 2020.
So when does Skull Island happen?
Like time-wise, or when does it come out?
Yeah. No, like when does it come out? It's really soon, right?
It's got to be like 3-4 months from now.
Okay, and it looks like a typical King Kong story, which everybody knows the King Kong story, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty well known. What are they gonna do to end it and tie it into Godzilla, who obviously exists in the modern world? So what are the two studios that own each? So Legendary would be Godzilla, right?
Yeah.
And Universal would be...
Well, Legendary's also doing Skull Island.
Oh, Legendary's doing Skull Island.
That's how they're able to do it.
One of them has to be Universal, aren't they?
They might have taken the rights from them or something. I don't know if it's still Universal. But the thing about...
I thought they were marrying partnerships. Like, there might be like a mediary studio.
Possibly. I don't know.
Okay, but who owns Legendary?
I'm not sure who owns Legendary.
Why do we have a podcast if we have no idea what we're talking about?
Well, that's why I try to not talk about topic. I leave you to talk about like Godzilla stuff. Like I wasn't trying to take part in this conversation more than I had to.
What is your like? Okay, so if you think about Godzilla, like what's cool about it to you? Like if you try to remember anything from you were a kid, like like Hydra or anything like that.
Well, here's the funny thing.
Mothra.
I never liked Godzilla whatsoever before the 2013 movie.
At all?
At all. I didn't think he was cool. I thought he was. I'm sorry. I don't want to crush you. I didn't. I think when I was really little, I liked the Matthew Broderick movie, and then I rewatched it, and then didn't.
What did you think of? Oh no! Keep going. Sorry.
I played Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee a lot on the GameCube.
Such a good game.
That's my memory of Godzilla.
Okay, and then there was like Mortal Kombat with Godzilla.
Yeah,
so good. what did you think of Jurassic Park 1 and 2?
Are you making the Godzilla
No, I'm just like...
comparison to Lost World?
No, this is my own personal relation comparison.
Jurassic Park 2, for me, is one of the best, most classic films in cinema.
Why would you argue Jurassic Park 2 over the first one?
I wouldn't.
No, I'm just saying, like, why are you saying Jurassic Park 2?
No, I'm saying Jurassic Park 1 is the best.
Oh,
I don't like Jurassic Park 2.
Did you say Jurassic Park 2 me?
Yes.
Or did you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sorry for the confusion. I'm confused.
I
Hey,
thought
I'm
you
not
said
confused.
Jurassic
You guys
Park
at
2.
home, I apologize.
You bitch. You don't like Jurassic Park 2?
I'd give it a low. Yeah, I don't like it. Parts of it. I like it, I think, until they leave. The last 30, 40 minutes I didn't
I
enjoy.
think it's better because it's just fully submerged in violence.
I mean,
Dude, there's a fucking T-Rex running loose in Los Angeles. Is it Los Angeles?
when I was a kid, I kept getting Godzilla mixed up with the end of Lost World. Forgetting which one happened what.
Dude, today I feel like I know nothing when I like typically know a lot of stuff. Where is Isla Sorna?
I only know Island of Bar or whatever.
It's they're not real.
Right. So, that's where they are.
Are they outside of the Dominican Republic? Then that would be not Los Angeles.
You're making me look like a real dumbass here, Tyler.
Is Hawaii off the coast of Florida?
I just wanted to celebrate Godzilla's birthday. I didn't want to partake in. I don't know anything about anything.
You didn't like. I was looking forward to Jurassic World more than I enjoyed it more than you did. More than a lot of people, I guess. I didn't think it was bad. I just think that there were parts about it that were pretty dumb.
To me, Jurassic World.
I think it was a great movie, but there were parts about it that were pretty dumb.
To me,
and the CGI was. They should have used more practical effects.
Yes. To me, Jurassic World is. I know we've moved on from Godzilla, but Jurassic World to me is the prequels of the Star Wars universe because it just undermined anything good that the Jurassic franchise had done.
All right. Everything you have to say
and
about
give practical effects back.
Everything
like Force Awakens.
Everything bad you have to say about Jurassic World. Look Jurassic Park 3 in the face and say it to Jurassic Park 3.
Oh, I'll put them in the same boat and ship them over a cliff.
No. Jurassic Park 3 is the bad one. That's the bad one.
Okay.
And it's not even...
Here's another fun comparison.
Bad.
Jurassic World and Jurassic Park 3 are like Terminator Salvation and Terminator 3. Get out.
Terminator 3 is the bad one.
Yeah.
Terminator Salvation is great.
No.
Yes, it is. Terminator Salvation is... And Terminator 3 isn't even bad. It's just the weakest link in the chain. And why did people not like Terminator Genesis? It is such a good movie.
I would say such a good movie.
It's such a good movie.
It's a fine film.
Fucking awesome Terminator movie. It's not as good as Terminator 2. Nothing will ever be as good as Terminator 2. That movie was phenomenal.
But people thought it was just garbage. Do you know it only made like, I don't know, maybe 50 million in domestic box office, but then overseas made like 400.
Genesis or Judgment Day?
Genesis.
Oh.
Genesis like lost money here and then made it more than back overseas.
They didn't market it enough.
They made the mistake of ruining the John Connor twist.
Yeah, they ruined that, number one. And then number two is we were waiting for it to come out for a very long time. Suddenly it was coming out, and then it was already out. Yeah. And then we were like, wait a minute, what? Oh, it's on DVD.
Yeah.
I
definitely didn't see it in theaters.
Okay, so the reason I looped Jurassic Park into this is because when I was a kid, I thought dinosaurs were the coolest thing, and Godzilla kind of went hand in hand with it because he was almost a dinosaur. You know, he was a giant lizard. Mm-hmm. And so I was obsessed with like dinosaurs and Godzilla, and I don't know. I just kind of had that close relationship with like Jurassic Park and Godzilla my whole life ever since. So maybe the reason I love Jurassic World so much is because I am fucking in love with the Jurassic Park franchise. I love Michael Crichton so much, like all that stuff. Okay, What was that new Michael Crichton thing that was coming out?
I defer to you.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Or it's already out. Anyway,
Pause.
It'll come to me and I'll feel stupid and I'll be like, ah! But, God,
Unpause.
happy birthday to Godzilla. I'm looking forward to the future of Godzilla. I really hope that King Kong versus Godzilla is awesome.
Yeah. I didn't think I would ever like big monster movies because I dislike Pacific Rim quite a bit. I understand everybody loves it.
Want to hear something terrible? I never saw it at all. I don't even
go ahead and
remember
see
the
it.
trailers.
I mean, you can go see it or don't. But it
Did
didn't
you
make a
see-
lot of money, but it was well received critically, I guess.
Did you see Skyline?
No.
That's one of the worst movies ever made.
Oh, cool. Thanks for the non-recommendation then. All right, guys. Well, we have come to a conclusion of our topics, and then we threw in a couple extra ones to
Ooh,
spice.
I do want to throw in
Just kidding.
one quick last topic actually. Since
Yes.
you said you were never into big monster movies,
Mhm.
what do you think of like the revived, modernized monster movie horror classics that are going to come out?
Oh, the Universal Cinematic Universe that they're working on?
Mm-hmm.
If they do it right, I'd be super excited for that.
Starting with the Mummy, right?
The Mummy with
The
Tom Cruise.
Imhotep.
Yeah.
But
Except for it's
is the Mummy going to be Imhotep? Is it going to
No.
be the classic tale of the Mummy?
I
Imhotep is the Mummy.
always has been, even before the
Yes,
reboot. Okay.
Imhotep is the Mummy.
Then it might be reverse in that because it's the Mummy's a female. They're doing Sophia Boutella from Star Trek Beyond and Kingsman.
How do
Chick
you-
with the blade fingers
Yeah.
or blade fingers, the Edward Scissorhand. No, the blade feet. She's playing the Mummy in the Mummy.
Okay.
They've been filming like for months.
I didn't know any of that. I remember Tom.
This is why I'm here.
I remember Tom Cruise is going to be a part of it, and so was somebody else who's in the movie.
That's all I remember is Tom. There is a chick that was cast, but I don't remember who. Sorry,
Okay, no.
actress.
Okay, so what all are they? They're planning to do everything, right? Fucking Frankenstein,
Probably
Dracula. Oh.
They tried to kick it off with Dracula Untold, but nobody liked it, so they're like, "Well, we're going to start with the Mummy then."
Dracula Untold was going to be the first one.
It was. That's why I didn't see the movie, but supposedly it ends in modern day.
How? Okay, how are they going to do? I didn't see it either. That's James McAvoy, right? McAvoy.
No, it's Luke Evans.
Luke Evans.
Oh, James McAvoy was in Frankenstein,
Oh, Frankenstein.
which I did see.
Okay, so they're starting over.
Yeah.
I wonder if DC could start over at this point.
Stop.
Not-
Every podcast does not have to end with
The
DC.
casting, though, the casting is too perfect.
Also rumors is Johnny Depp might be playing the Invisible Man.
So they're gonna do everything.
Yeah.
But they're gonna try to bring it into modern day. Why can't they bring it into like turn of the century or something like?
I would love like a Indiana Jones era, like 1940s Universal Monster League of Extraordinary
That's what I'm saying.
Gentlemen, kind of.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Exactly, because that was what was done so well about the Brendan Fraser Mummy movies.
Well, here's the
is that
thing.
They were back in the 20s,
Here's the thing:
30s.
do we know that the Mummy's modern? It might not be. It could be old, like the other one, older. Nothing says Tom
Are you
Cruise
saying
can-
that that was the mistake that Dracula Untold made, was setting it in modern time?
Well, no, I was just saying that was proof that they were trying to.
Avengers that shit?
Yeah. They were trying to have Nick Fury come in and say, Dracula, you're part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
What are they gonna do though? I don't know, because I really think that
The bottom line is they need Sean Connery to bring them all together.
who was he? He was
Was he Helsing?
no,
I don't remember.
he was I don't know. Well,
So, guys, tell us why we're wrong, and thank you for joining us on an episode where
I
we
just
know nothing
remember
on.
that was the first movie I ever hated.
League of
blown
Extraordinary.
hated, yeah.
Oh.
Sean Connery, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Because I read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and Tom Sawyer.
Bryan Singer from X-Men fame, will be directing the next 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. That's his next project after Apocalypse. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Now you know that.
The first thing that pops up is quotes. Like, it has memorable quotes that people quote all the time. Alan
Quartermain. That's right, from Quartermain. That sounds familiar.
Stuart Townsend was Dorian Gray. Stuart Townsend, like Lestat from Queen of the Damned.
Oh, no way. Yeah, we're just looking at all this
Dr.
stuff
Henry
that you
Jekyll,
can't
Captain Nemo.
see. By the way, if you guys aren't already...
Moriarty was in it.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, fascinating. I started watching Penny Dreadful. It's got a lot of those cats on there.
It's kind of like a Once Upon a Time Penny Dreadful.
R. Very R
version of it.
Like gore, and it's literally.
But it is, right? Like
it's closer
kind of
to,
like Gotham a little bit too. Like,
it's closer to League than it is Once Upon a Time, I would say, as far as character. Dorian Gray, Frankenstein, Van Helsing, lots of people. Vampires.
Cool. And this is on Netflix?
Yeah, I'm like 7 episodes into it. I like it so far.
Are you going to give up on it like you gave up on Luke Cage?
Well, I am hitting that 7 episode mark, so we're getting dangerously close to the end of the season for me.
All right, folks, we got to go.
Okay, guys. Say bye. Vader, Strange, they all say bye. I have Agamotto says bye. Thank you for joining us on today's podcast. Go out, see Doctor Strange. Tell us what you think about it. And if there's any topics that you want us to talk about, send us a message. Make sure to follow us on all the various social medias, as always, and we will see you next time.
Oh, and plug us in your videos or die.
Yeah, of course. That's assumed. If you didn't already know that, now you do. And may the film be with you. This is gonna, every podcast is gonna end like that.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it and keep an eye and an ear out for exciting new content. Be sure to follow us on all the social media sites. Twitter is @TheFansplash. YouTube, just search Fansplash. We've got an open Facebook network, Fansplash Network. Instagram is fan_splash_podcast. SoundCloud.com/fansplash. You can email us, thefansplash@gmail.com, and Reddit @r/fansplash. Title and end credit songs written by Jacob Hall. See you next time.
May the film be with you. Always.